Wait, one second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to At Winter's End. This is part 5. Hopefully you are all doing okay and staying safe. Ah, Noel, today's the day, isn't it? You'll be the one talking to Winter. Yeah, I will be. Did Moss tell you? No, but I picked up on it. You've been moving around with purpose lately, like you have some duty to attend to. And there's the matter of Moss asking me to find you this morning for a very important matter, it said. It wants you to come visit before heading off to see Winter. It wasn't difficult to put 2 and 2 together. I'll go see Moss and Stone. Then thanks for the head up, Winter. What, Winter? Have you spoken with Winter before? No, this is my first time. Well, good luck, Nan, Noel, and thank you in advance for your hard work. I'm rooting for you. Wind blew away, chuckling to itself as it did. Must be cold. Okay, sorry about that, I was just drinking some water there. I stuck a finger into the feeder and tasted it. I couldn't get how any bird could want to eat this. It was earthly from rainwater, not sweet at all. Maybe throw some syrup in there, who knows. I wanted to thank you for the suggestion. I think Rat really enjoyed going to see the restaurant. I also felt much safer with the foliage covering us. It was lovely even. I'm elated that it went well. But say, is it much colder around here today? I feel like my tail feathers are freezing. I've noticed too. I think I even saw snow up on the hilltop. I suspect that Winter may be here today. Strange, that fellow. Should be moving hemispheres by now. Overhearing this, I knew I needed to get moving. Really hope it warms up soon. I hear that, but for my own sake too. I can see the mist in the air. Ah, here they are. Hi, Noel. We're making plans for our next game of hide and seek. We really wanna know who's better, but you keep finding us. I'm too good, what can I say? How about we play again tomorrow? You're on. See you later. Find Olive and Cena on all days. Hey, how you doing? After yesterday, I mean. It's still hard for me. It's scary that any day now I could come out here, and won't be able to see or hear any of you again. Well, you could always still talk. You know, they may not, be looking there. You can't see them, but you can still talk to them. Everything is piling up, and I just don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye. Well, you're not saying goodbye today. That's what's important. And I'm sure that you're more than ready than you think you are. That's not to say that it'll be easy, but you can manage it. We all believe in you. That won't change, even if you can't see us. Keep that with you. Thank you, Lake. That means a lot, really. The hair from a few days ago was back. It still wouldn't let me get close enough to pet it, though. Sad. Wanted to pet it. Wanted to pet it, I tell you. Oh, snow. Honeydew. Honeydew looked extra pleased. I think he liked the damp stump. Noel, I'm very glad to see you. I was going to work on the hill today, but, well, Flower shuffled its hoofs against the dirt, its gaze cast downwards. Winter came by and started putting snow everywhere. It was very disruptive. I'm sorry to hear about that. I can go up and try to get it sorted. Oh, Noel, what would you do without me? Without you? A chill ran down the slope of the hill. I knew I wasn't ready yet. I remembered that I should visit Stone. Ah, so that's where Thingy is. Well, I need to go see everyone first, I tell you. There's no one here to see, but there is duck down the stream, I tell you, that I need to see. Ah, they're there again, and also my sandcastle's gone. The little duck sat on the edge of the bank, pond's waters lapped gently at its tail. Is it cold today, Noel? It sure feels cold. Onwards. Just double check I am recording. Onwards to Moss. Well, I'm so glad Wind was able to catch you today. Today is the day. As you may be aware, winter is waiting at the top of Flowers Hill. I know you've been very helpful to everyone in the forest this week. Everyone has told me how grateful they are. And child, I'm certain that what you've learned this week will be invaluable to you in talking to Winter. What is Winter like? We had never met before. Winter is fickle, temperamental. In simpler words, Winter is like a child who never really got older. Of course, this is just in its nature, as seasons where life begins again. Cough. But you'll do great, Noel. Wheeze. Both Moss and I were shocked to hear Stone's voice after so many days about it. I couldn't agree more. Come, let us know how it went when you're through. Of course. Well, I've talked to everybody that I can, I tell you. Ah, except Rat. Oh, I came to see what was happening on the hilltop. I wasn't expecting snow. There's so much of it, but why is it only on the hill? Why isn't it anywhere else? It's because Winter is up there, and I have to convince it to leave. It is getting a little late for snow, so you're going to go up there? Yeah, and I have to. Stone's counting on me too. Rat placed his little paw against my pant leg. I'm counting on you too. Nen, you can do it. Do you want me to wait here for when you come back? I think I would like that, actually. It's a big polar bear. I wiped the snow from my binocular lenses, but when I looked through them, they were still misted over. Well, I guess we might as well talk to them. It hadn't snowed since January, but the winter grew soft piles of ice. The air around the spirit felt like the beginning of the season had returned. Winter didn't notice me as I approached. I was surprised until I remembered that most humans couldn't see spirits, of course. It wouldn't think that I could see it. You're Winter, right? What are you up to? Oh, a human who can see me. How rare. I'm preparing for more winter, you see. I've been enjoying the season so much that I thought to myself, oh, we can just keep it going. More snow days, more fringe flowers, more time for evergreen trees to shine. It's just lovely, doesn't it? That's what I'm here to talk to you about. Actually, it's just about time for spring to move in. So, well, that's okay. Spring doesn't have to come. I'm perfectly square, just doing my own thing. But it'd be nice to start the season up again somewhere else. Isn't it important? I guess it's the first one that I'm going to have to go with. Accept the rule. Wouldn't it be nice to start the season up again somewhere else? Don't you move to another part of the world to do winter there after the season ends here? Why not do that? It could be nice to go somewhere new for a while. Winter looked at me like it didn't like something that I had said or done, then returned to creating snow as it had been, smile on face. I know usually I do move on, but I really do insist on staying. I like being here. With the lakes and hills and trees, the wintertime colours are unmatched. I like the winters here too, but still. I'm glad you like them, because winter isn't going anytime soon. Anywhere, anytime soon. Could I make something with snow you're making? What else do you like about being here? Where would you be going after if you left? If you're going to talk to me, do it yourself. Not through those toys. Don't tell me what to do when you don't even know what you want to say. I still remember the stun of that moment, immobilizing, searing, like two frozen ice on my skin. Without direction, my brain swam with possible things to say. Nothing clear could rise to the top. I remembered then what it was like before the dice. Nothing else to say, huh? I know what I'm about, and the snow and trees with no leaves and ice-capped lakes leave me be. I know my season better than anyone, and it isn't over yet. Move on. I wanted to. Winter turned away, returned to snow in the hill, paying particular attention to dusting flowers home with powder. And flowers' desire to make spring great surfaced in my memory. Its desire became my own, and I remembered what I had to do. With or without dice, I'd do it. Winter did not turn to my stuttering voice, continuing its playful wintering of the surrounding areas. I remembered birds' hard work in making the forest a home for the spring and summer. I remembered that wind was rooting for me. I know. I remembered Lake's hope for Pond's future, and Pond's desire to move forward despite its reservations. I remembered Miss Capybara and her children. I remembered Stone and Moss, who trusted me to do this for them, and for everyone in the forest. I remembered that it had it in me to do it. I held all these memories, and so, through them, found my words. Everyone is counting on me, counting on you to move on. Winter looked at me again, finally, with unmasked surprise. I didn't expect you to speak again. Learn from your experiences and stand up to Winter. Please listen to me. Everyone is counting on you to let spring in, and I spent time with everyone in the forest this week, and know I'm right. Flower has been working hard on plants for the new season. Oh, and a new bird just moved into its new nest. And Pond just optimistically just got optimistic about growing up. Sorry about burping there. It's not fair to freeze them all like this. I don't know if you've met all of them, but they all want spring to come, so please, will you let it? Winter looked at me a good long while. I hate when people say things that make sense. You reminded me of that old stone spirit that lives around here. You win. I'll get ready to leave for now. Leave now. It surprised me that my own honesty was all that it took to be convincing, but the truth was undeniable. Thank you, Winter. Everyone here appreciates you. We're all excited. We'll all be excited for your next season. Are you friends with Stone? I nodded. It's been sick the last few days. Oh, please send it my best, Nan. I'll be off. I'll see you in a few seasons, I'm sure, unless fall decides to get stubborn on you too. It turned to leave, but stopped itself and returned to looking at me. Before I go, I don't know if we did names. I'm Winter. I'm Noel. It was nice to meet you, Noel. Noel. With a whoosh, Winter vanished, and Winter drew to a close. Quickly, the piles of snow around me started to melt. Noel, what would we do without you? I'm sure you'll all be fine, even without me. You'll have each other, won't you? Even still, I hope we can spend a lot more time with each other. And we can do our best to make the most of that time. Honeydew looked extra pleased. I think he liked the stump. I am a stump. That is my cousin. How could you? How could you do that to my cousin? If it isn't my favorite human. Say, I should let you know, this new home you helped me find, I just think it's swell. I really was stressed when I got here, and you told me it was still winter. I didn't think there'd be a way for me to stay as happy as I'd been down south. Turns out, I'm even happier than I was. Everyone here is just plain lovely, yourself included. Now that was a lot of words for me. If you take anything away from that, it should be a good old thank you. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard from you. Well, heard you say, I think. Don't go making too much of a big deal out of it. Okay? I'll see you around, kid. The hair from a few... Let me pet you. How could you? Like, I just wanted to say thanks for everything this week. I mean, there's been so much going on every day, all of the time, and you've been so nice to me and helpful. You're amazing. Now, where is all this sentimental coming from? You're too kind to me, Noel. Say, how about tomorrow you and I spend some time together? We can skip rocks like we used to, celebrate the beginning of spring. I'd really like that. When should we play again? The sooner the better. Well, I just wanted to say thanks again for earlier this week. I'm so glad we're friends. If you ever wanted to play a game or something, just let me know, okay? How could I say no to one of my favourite kids in the forest? Of course I'll come play, tomorrow even. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, I'm delighted to see you again. Any chance you have time to talk to an old woman like myself for a bit? I always have time for you, Miss Capybara. I'm so glad. I just wanted to say that I've seen how hard you've been working all week. Reminds me of my younger version of myself. That is to say, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. And I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Thank you. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Gonna have to go visit Lake first. And Duck. Where are you, Duck? There you are, Duck. Little Duck sat on the edge of the bank, ponds water. Yeah. We read that before. Noel, you seem different. Is everything okay? Oh yes. I just had a long conversation with Winter is all. I see. We never met, but we've never met, but I heard of its abrasiveness. I think that's how others describe it. I don't know about abrasiveness. Intense might be more accurate. It was a tiring conversation, but I think I learned from it. I'm glad. I mean, you helped me learn over the last few days too. So I'm glad you got to learn too. Well, I'll be seeing you around then. Yep, be seeing you. Too many seeing yous. We're not gonna see them, are we? How was your talk with Winter? It went really well. Winter has left to make room for spring. Oh, that's wonderful. We knew you could do it. Proud of you. Cough, cough. That's a better cough because it's a real cough. Thank you for believing in me all week. You're both just always great. Thank you. Stone insisted from the start that it'd be you. We both knew you were the person for the job. Well, Stone and I were talking about how your vision might disappear one day. Please visit us every day until that happens. We both want to make the most of the time we're lucky enough to have with you. Almost brings a tear to my eye. So, if you can fit us into your busy life, of course, I'll come by, as often as I can. Too, you're all so important to me. The air around us buzzed with the noise of nearby bugs. I felt like Moss and I understood each other, and that Stone was happy too. Have a wonderful evening, Noel. Well, I hope your mother has prepared an excellent meal for you. You've earned that much at least. I'll be seeing you both later for sure. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. I see Winter has departed. Well done, Noel. I feel like I should be thanking you. You've been helping me all week. All I did was talk to you. You did all the real work. After all, I do enjoy getting to watch you take the spotlight. Thank you, Wind, for this week and all the other weeks before it. I know you'll do for others what you've done for me. Of course I will. I'll start asking myself what my friend Noel would do and go from there. And right now, I'm thinking Noel would heed the dinner bell and heading for the night. Until tomorrow, my friend. Until tomorrow. There are two kinds of tired. The kind you can feel in your muscles, and the kind you can feel in your mind. As I went inside for dinner, I realized that it meant to be truly, utterly, mentally tired. All the same, I had a small smile on my face. I had a lot to be proud of. After winter moved on, spring moved in, the flowers started blooming, the sun started shining. Well, when it didn't rain anyways. Not even a week later, Stone and I were sitting atop the hill, looking up at the clouds like we did when I was even smaller than it went too fast, I tell you. I'm not the best at reading fast, I tell you. Is Moss busy? I never see you two apart like this. Moss wants some personal time after taking care of me for so long. Can't blame it. I know I can be a handful. There was still some gravelness to Stone's voice, even days out from getting better. All the same, it was nice to hear its voice and laugh again. Is something on your mind, Noel? You've been awfully quiet this afternoon. You could probably guess what I'm thinking about, I bet. It was the subject of half-hour conversations. I wanted to know more than anything when I'd have to say goodbye to my friends. I understand it's difficult not knowing when you'll have to say goodbye, but knowing certainly you'll have to. Stone as a building block of existence has been around for as long as the planet has, even though I don't remember that far back. I still remember that I have said goodbye to many things many times, and that it's never easy. But what I do is that it's natural, fundamental part of life. But why? If I told you I knew, I'd be pretending. It's just is the way things are. But if you look around, Noel, years and years after we've disappeared from sight, you'll still be able to know we're there. In the water, in the plants, in the, well, rocks. We'll be there for you, still, I promise. Stone? Yes, Noel? You're very important to me. You're very important to me. I'm so happy that we met. Me too. Finish the game at winter's end. At winter's end. You got wood, you got winters, and you got spring. You know what, this was a great game, I tell you. I quite enjoyed playing through this game. I actually installed it like a little while ago, I tell you. And I thought, you know what, this is going to be quite a good game, I tell you. From all the times that we've played Random Game Jam Days, there's always, you know, personal favourites, I tell you, that I really enjoy. This is definitely one of them, I tell you. And that's, you know, a lot of games that we've played in Random Game Jam Days that I played. But this one grips the heart, I tell you. This one grips the heart. We'll let the credits roll for now. But hopefully you still enjoy this. This game uses the Laura font family. Open font license. Haven't seen face punch in years. You know what, I love this game, I tell you. Such a great game. Thanks for playing. No, thank you for making such a great game, I tell you. This was fun. If only we could continue again. I guess that's where, you know, it would save. There's no more to the tale, I tell you. This is quite sad. I would love to see more of this game, I tell you. And you know what? It had to end on the 19th. If it had 2 more days, it would have been my birthday. How could it? Okay, so have a nice day, safe, have a travel, maybe some more shoes, needs but vitamins, very important, and bye-bye, see you next time, have a nice day, bye-bye. Wait. Sorry, I wanted to see if there was anything interactive on the, you know, singing there. But see yous, bye-bye.